I'm the one supposed to be behind. You motherfuckers behind. Whatever is going on. I just accidentally like clicked off of my YouTube. And when I do that, if I don't have my remote control, if I don't have my phone Fire Stick remote, I will be stuck on the factory setting mode of my Fire Stick, right? And so with the factory setting mode, goodness, with the factory setting mode, when I click on YouTube, it's like an old washed up YouTube channel. Like, you know how when you have your Fire Stick, you go on YouTube and whatever you watch is normally what's accumulating in your feed. But the factory setting, if I just hit YouTube on that, then it takes me to like the dead part of the YouTube. Like, I don't know, it's like SpongeBob. It's like some crazy shit on there that's not in my normal feed. So I had to use my phone to activate my big YouTube button at the top so that then I can go into my actual thing that accumulates in my feed, right? But I was just watching some cartel thing. Some guy was going down there seeing how it works or something, and I just come seeing the eyes of some of these guys that had these masks on. And I don't know why, like my person living with me, like I could never see him like in no cartel, but I was looking at this guy. I'm like, oh my god, his eyes just look like my person. I was like, his eyes look like my damn man or something like this. I don't know what these people is doing, y'all. I don't know what this bitch. It probably ain't for me to know, but it's just like, but it ain't that it's not for me to know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we not talking about the cartel in general. We talk about the people that they're using to work it, or something like this, or the Americans that somebody sent down there. The Americans that people are like taking and trafficking down into Mexico. Maybe again, this is like, I don't know, despicable, or people could be doing this, or early on when all this shit was starting right after COVID, they could have been doing this like to contaminate one person in the family. You could have had like not an overlord, but a over what they call the overseers that was into you and wanted you around. You know what I'm saying? And then people pass your information or pass your energy on. But like to get rid of some of these like families with a solid foundation, they could have like taken or kidnapped the men. Like, so it's crazy because it's kind of like I know my person get up and go to a professional job every day, or at least used to, something like this. Okay, I don't know what the fuck going on when people leave this house to no more. To be honest with you, I don't know what they're doing. It feels weird, but I know that I see him get up and put that uniform on and go to his job driving or whatever, and so it's just like when I seen the eyes of this person, I'm like, oh my God. It seemed like the version of him that 3 years ago after he got COVID. And I was picking up on the energy of like, I don't know, my best friend's energy on him, but not the version of her that's in the Truman Show. This is like maybe the version from like the 90s when we first met. Like this person could have gotten taken out of Truman Show. Cause I really think that it's like these people's age, like if these people were double my age, but they look my age back then, they took them out because the next 10 years they was gonna look old. So they had to replace them with new people in the Truman Show. And I'm thinking, what the fuck am I that everybody is trying to keep me in the dark? What am I that people, what am I doing? What am I to do? You get what I'm saying? Damn, what kind of energy did y'all see me using? Cause I'm trying to figure where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Like, what is people, why is somebody doing that? Like, is everybody in the Truman Show or is it just me? Like, what the fuck? Is the Midwest the Truman Show? And everywhere else, everybody is in the real shit? Like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? So I was just thinking, like, when I seen him, he was talking like a little bit of broken Spanish. It didn't seem like he was like originally like Latino. Like, I could hear it in his I could hear it in his voice. He was talking to somebody who speak English, but it wasn't even just broken English. He just said a couple things like in Spanish and then something. And I'm looking at this motherfucker like he looked like I keep on trying to think. I'm trying to go back to a time when we was in my damn thing right here, and he was very upset, almost about like a tear might have shattered because he was thinking that, but he was more in feminine energy. I think they was playing with both our energy back then. And he was more in feminine energy. And I was like stuck to myself going within. And like I was like kind of doing something like this. And it's like 3 or 4 years ago when he got COVID. And I think that they swapped him out, or this person could have took him out or took him to Mexico or something like this. I'm about to say took him to kill him. I don't know. But I was hearing about this, and then I was like, sometimes only headlines stick out to me, right? And then I was hearing something about like, oh, somebody left your children something, but the family don't want they to get it. But no, somebody left me something, and then somebody could have put it in the children's name because they don't want me to have nothing. Also, I was hearing something like, because I'm hearing that when my family went down to when they went to Los Angeles for his birthday, something could have happened down there, and then these people could have even took those version of my kids, my twins and their dad, and start using them for something else, and then sent clones back here with me. All right, so that was like 4 or 5 years. So I'm just trying to chart back, like, what the hell is going on? And then there was a storyline that was just out of the blue that came in, like, oh, it was a nanny from like 10 years ago, about some bad nanny that they had a live-in nanny living with the children, and then this nanny, they had reports on what this nanny was doing. And I'm thinking like, whoa, wait a minute. I know that 12 years ago or 10 years ago, I know that this ain't like no silent war. I told y'all silent wars is like unexplainable things that can happen to your family that nobody's talking about on the news. Like a cartel member wanting somebody's wife and paying for her, and they just give that version of her. They take you in your sleep and then reprogram, like put a clone of you back in the Truman Show, or vice versa, right? So, and then I was thinking like 10 years ago, why is something usually when anything come up from 2, 3, 5 years ago, something is trying to get me to see something. And then I'm thinking, I know these motherfuckers, and I know these motherfuckers didn't say that I'm the nanny of these kids when I birthed these fucking kids, okay? To try to remove me from my spouse or something, or whatever this is. I said, I know the fuck they did not. This could be the second or third generation version of the family. Like they could have been in the Truman Show and got out of the Truman Show because of something that they were doing, or something. They needed them for something. And then they could have went into like the dark side of things, like drug cartels and all this other shit. That could be the lowest of the low. So this means that maybe again, there's a system that's working here that could have known that this family stole something from me. They just didn't never tell me, so I can go to court and get my money back or sue them or anything. But I said, I know the fuck didn't nobody sit there and try to act like. And I feel like whoever this is, these people is playing with people's bodies or your original forms, so they think. And so I'm hearing that song "Staying Alive" a lot more. None of these motherfuckers kill me on that level, because I feel like these are spiritual deaths. These are people using like sick, like dark spell work, or this could even be and let's not say spell work, this could be lingo or things that they learned out of the country to come and compromise Americans, so that American bloodlines or families could fail. These people could fill in the blanks with those families. So this is like it's some kind of war. Like somebody's like people could be in the cartel, they could be trafficking or something, but there's other motherfuckers that's thinking ahead. You get what I'm saying? It's other people that's thinking ahead. So I was just thinking, like, what is this? Like, did somebody say that I'm the nanny of my children? Like, I wasn't just raising a family from like 19 years old all the way up until now? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this? Because it's making me think about it was some Latino guys from like some Mexican guys from like Chicago that came like 10 or 15, probably about 15 years maybe, when my person had to sell his Chevy Caprice, and they came up, and I told you I seen a whole vision in my head that he was getting hit over the head, and this is before he went. I got like a revelation or something, and I was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't go riding around with them, or maybe just sell it or whatever. But he went with them, and like 30 or 40 minutes, maybe like an hour later, I think he came back. But I had already had this whole violent vision in my head, right? But he came back, or so was I think, or did I think that that's him that came back? So it could have been something that made me doubt like my visions or something like this. when somebody show back up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so this could even be older. Like, it's almost like somebody being taken out of the Truman Show several times or something like this. But they don't come back exactly they never come back like exactly the same. This, I mean, that, I don't know if that's something that somebody could be trying to, because somebody else is trying to get a lawsuit, or somebody else knew the whole regimen of this, and another woman could have got a lawsuit saying, you know, I got a Mickey 17 husband, you know, this has caused me trauma, you know, I need to get I need to get compensated for this. It could be something like this here, okay? Like somebody, like somebody stole your dead husband or something because of something. I don't know. And I feel like this is somebody that's jealous because you are royal and they're not. And they wanted this crown. Like somebody wants somebody's crown. You get what I'm saying? Because to me, the whole thing just looks suspect. To me, even like that's why I wanted to change. Even if these is how they've been trying to get royals to become royals and celebrities. My thing is like, I don't want to, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be, I have never been to jail. So I'm not going to let nobody put no shit on my record and try to get me condemned or something like this so that you could turn the corner or put me in some kind of fucking position where you want to put me. You better get your motherfucking hands off of me. Get your mouth up off of me. But I'm thinking like, because sometimes shit just be putting together in my head. Like, what? Because I know his face was a lot slender back then. But like, I'm thinking before and after, he still had this chubbier face. But now that I'm looking at him right now, like even his body is like more bulky. It's not, he was smaller frame. Like he was very feminine. Even when we was having that argument, he was very like feminine, like the way he like, cause I think I was sad, I was mad, I was crying, and I think he might have shed a couple tears or he was crying, but like he tried to hold it back, but it's like, like something like that came out, and you know it was kind of feminine or whatever, cause I was saying I'm about to break up or leave or we got to get the divorce or something like this. So I'm not putting my relationship on display. This is a situation that is going on with a family that I think that Americans should be able to hear it on this level as to this detrimental, whatever the fuck this is that they're doing to rip our families apart, of us being so welcoming of foreigners just because even if they do it the right way, are they the right people to be letting in? I feel like there's other kind of evaluation or something that should be happening because this shit is crazy. I was also hearing about like this black guy or whatever, he got killed or whatever, and the family is like telling black people they need to speak up, but they was like he was with a white woman. I don't give a fuck, that's not our problem or something like this. Or said that he said something about like, oh, he don't want to date black it was something like derogatory or something like this, and they was like, we staying out of this. No, you just want to stay out of this anyways, because I'm telling you, a lot of these people that's here that's speaking on this shit, that's getting something to go viral, they're not fucking black Americans, or they're not American Negroes, or they're not. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So all this shit is already on my channel within the past I already, so it's basically like God gave me the narrative to lay it out, and motherfuckers didn't want to listen or whatever this is, and you would rather have been scared and run in a bunker or run to the wild or something, where like these motherfuckers don't know how to travel through some rural area. Okay? It's already going on. And we could thank a little bit of Trudeau in them too, because they a little bit scared up there too. It's some shit that's moving. It's some shit that done came up out the bottom of the pit, and it is crawling all through this bitch, is what I'm hearing. Like I said in the videos from 5 years. So you motherfuckers are slow. I mean, it really ain't nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's something to do, but it ain't nothing to do. What do you want somebody to do? We already talked. I said it, laid it out exactly how the shit was going to happen. And somebody's like, turn it around or something like this. But it's like, I'm not the one that's put you there. Like, I don't know what to tell somebody. Okay? And I'm telling you, people are conduits, not of just light. These are also people that their brain, it's like you ain't even, some of these people don't got shit to do with this. Think about it like the Sims game. And there's a bubble over your head. Somebody, even if you don't know how to use your energy, you using your energy, or you only using your energy to go work 8 hours at some job or something like this all day, while you at your regular job working your ass off, you also a transmitter of energy, and that's being used to fuel something else. So I'm just thinking, if they're looking at businesses and they want that to close down, it's something about something in the human body or mind or something that has to shut down, because it's a fucked up way of thinking that's fueling whatever this is. America has been compromised. It was not televised because going on in the mental. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And so there's something a lot deeper about what this is. Okay. It's something like people think that shit is cutesy wootsy, or you thinking you is like some coke game or some shit like this. And then when this come up, it's something totally different here. But nobody's, and then even like I'm hearing like, I was hearing somebody saying, oh, staying alive. So a lot of these girls and even young girls or something, they know they being watched. And some of them are just performing, or they're okay with that, or they don't know what to do or something like this when it comes to, it's almost like a alarm go off in my head. Like right now, I'm like, it's light outside. I'm feeling eerie. I'm not about to take no shower. Let me just wipe myself up. And then at nighttime, I'm gonna get in the shower. But I can feel somebody over me. It's like how many, like if these people are putting, like they pick all the hottest girls, or they compromise a bunch of men and use them in the field. And they was recording these men to make sure they don't come home and talk to their women about something. And then if they like the way you look, they might put a thing in your bathroom. And then it's like it's like you on the chopping block. It's like something else bigger on another degree has to happen, because if not, it's so many people, women and children, or something that's just in so much danger. I mean, it's not even funny. But it's like the people that got money or whatever, and they enjoy doing these things or these nefarious things, and they was already doing it, including, so these are the people that are gonna own you, and then it's just so, it's just like, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it. But it's just sad a little bit. You know, it's just sad a little bit. And they don't care what kind of woman you are. These niggas want to dictate what kind of woman a woman is. So it's like somebody's hooked these people up to some kind of server, not knowing how fast or how sick it was or maybe they did know. And now, like, people can't get this shit. I can't get you out of my head. Like, this could be something that can't get something out of somebody's head or something. People could be hoping and wishing that they could have just went back to the normal thing. Why did they follow that bitch to that hotel? It's like niggas was getting hit over the head, too, and taken up out of here. It wasn't just women or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like regular people, those so-called regular people here. Okay, while we were sitting here talking about LGBTQ and them getting all the attention, it was regular families just like being hand plucked. People out of families being hand plucked. Even young girls like, oh, she gonna grow up to be like this. Let's get that. So, you know, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, and again, they talk about the Mexican drug lord stuff, but what I'm hearing is some of this shit is going on right here, like in the old town. In my old town, some of this stuff is going on right here where we're at. They're not. Some of these, of course, is going on at the border, but it's also going on within the borders of our nation. So a county over, like they like to let you know what they're doing or let you know something's going on, but like these are not people you're gonna see in your real life. They're using possibly the 5G towers to harness this energy or to be able to get these messages through. And then I was thinking, well, damn, like, what if somebody get rid of the 5G towers and it was needed for something else to keep up with something? But it's definitely, I feel like that's what they're using here. More so other than peer-to-peer. And they could also be using something else now. It's about their wave of communication. It's not even like going on foot and taking these people. Like, it's something about their form of communication. It's almost like niggas, what is wrong with what is wrong with these places or something like this? Like, nigga, it's probably time for y'all to go split some heads open and get some people brains out and see what the fuck is going on. So that, like, I'm like, who is running the show over here? Like, I don't know what's going on. This is somebody that don't want you to go in there because you might be able to figure it out, but they'll just don't tell you about it or don't let you get the chance because they don't want to like look stupid that they said that you don't know nothing. And it could be somebody could get up in there and find out how to do X, Y, and Z. This something is not the physical on the ground is not the way to handle something. Okay, it's not. These niggas ain't even on the ground all the time. They're not. And it's like, where you gonna run and hide or something? Where is these people really? Like, what is you really thinking? Um, I just don't know what this is. It's like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm trying to just think about it. Uh-oh. Hold on, I gotta keep track of what time it is. Okay. We got time for one small little video. Let's get us a little scripture up in here. Okay, let's get us a little one scripture up in here. I'm thinking like, like somebody tried to take me off the server so you could come back here and run my shit. Something like this. Or somebody been running it in the background all this time. But it could be because I don't talk to this best friend no more, that her clone in the background is pissed and want to start some shit or something like this. And I know that person. That person is a fire sign, but I mean, or like I said, if I haven't been around that person for like 30 years, or these people, like I said, it might even be somebody did some shit that's crazy. And somebody like, no, this person is mentally disturbed. And now the mentally disturbed people are back. I was also hearing that these migrants that they talking about, these are Americans that's getting pushed around by other nations in our own land. They're not immigrants, or they're not immigrants with the E. These are people that get pushed around. But maybe it's because they wait for it to happen, because they wait for these people, or they put it in their ear to reject their Messiah, and then they're all disorganized, and then they start getting pushed away and pushed around. And I think I did a video on this, or this was a vision or a dream that I had probably like 15, 20 years ago. Okay. But like they just got all those people out of New York, okay, which is just people that have a different dimension that they're dealing with mentally, okay. They could be still people that's in between Chicago and Milwaukee, but they're having a between Chicago and Milwaukee, but they can see things at a higher level, okay. They've checked out the grid and they see it from a different level, like crows, or you know something like this. They may not be eagles or American eagles, or you can have a lot of Haru energies or something, but they can see it enough to where they can own the domain within our reality. Okay? So the reason why they wouldn't want an American eagle to be able to be perched high in a position is because it's over then. We talking about the real eagle. That's why they keep picking the fake person, or they keep picking somebody else, or something like this. And it's like you or I or somebody was born to dominate whatever this is. Okay? To stop this problem with the help of other people that already have been working on it. But somebody purposely left you out of something so they could corrupt it. Right? So somebody want to give us our nation back after they ruined it. Okay? And I told you, these people has already got like some mansions and shit built somewhere else. Okay? And they're like, oh, remember you said that you wanted that done. No, bitch, you wanted that done. You wanted that done. That's why I said about these people now. Okay? All right? So this is anti-Christ, anti-Bible, anti-church, anti-something. And again, these people are not, this is not their free will. If they already been creating these bots or something, it's not their free will. They have been consumed or something by these people, some AI thing that they've created here. Okay. So these people are not even in their own right mind. They're not choosing to, they don't know how to shine. They're not stars. They could be hooked up to other of us, anchored to us, and using our creative writings in our creative way in order to make it seem like they are advanced, or they're the ones that should be in these positions, or superstars or something like this. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, because I'm getting like, it's like, I'm getting like, it's like, you, or it's your fault because you didn't do this or something. But the same person that's been ruining it, the same people that have been ruining it for the past 20 years, okay, are the same people that same claiming that they are fixing it. Okay. Mm, something like that. Also, somebody is picking up people like children from school. Like, I was getting that. Like, somebody got a clone of the father or something to pick up a child from school, and they were taking these children out of something here. Okay, Wrath of the Champions. Yeah. These people try to take me out of a will or take me out of something here. And again, these children could then be trying to, whether in the background or in my house, could be trying to take me out of the game. Or their way in is to cut my throat, or somebody's way in is to cut somebody else's throat, or something like this. Okay. So like I told you, this is demon time. Like, I think that my friend, this other person, she moved up to Canada back in the day when Watch Carter came out, and then this person ended up moving to and in the past couple years or whatever, somebody was living in the UK. Okay, but they have another version possibly that is running things still in Mexico, or going from Mexico to the UK, Mexico to Canada, Mexico to whatever. Like I said, it's kind of like monstrous or something like this, because it's like, if they don't have that, if they don't have those purchases to sit on, if they don't have those purchases to sit on, then we can end a large amount of whatever the fuck this is. This trafficking and this cartel, just to remove these particular people from the positions that they've had. So a lot of people getting fired or something from a like a government sector, they're talking about, oh, we need to get down our laws, we need to end these laws and stuff like this, and end these codes or whatever. No, you need to get them motherfuckers out of these positions. You need to get them people out of the positions. But like I told you, I'm not going to be the one, because when somebody say, what did you do? I gave the blueprint of what to do. I told you what was going to happen. I gave the blueprint of what to do to not make it happen. And people sat there and let it happen because you thought it was a joke. And now there's people that secret. I can feel it. That could be even when I'm feeling in my chest. That's like, damn, you was right. It just is. Okay? So like I said, there's some people that's so far fucking gone. Okay? Some of these people that wasn't getting into some of these contracts, or they're not able to make music like they used to no more, because they done lost the juice because they went against God or something. And so they feel like they're going to recreate what God did by like something. But I told you, none of these people are creator people. Most of these people are co-creators. They were already just getting something off of the real gods here. So they'll never be able to raise it back up again. So the only thing is corruption. So it's basically already fucking started. It's already started. There's people that already been taken to Mexico, plugged into that shit, and brought back here already. Okay? Like, you might even think your wife going to work or something, but that's not where she's going. These motherfuckers, they could have made their way in by saying, oh, I'm connected to Shalonda, or I'm connected to this, or we're the part of this future something club or whatever. But why is your person that's supposed to be lining this behind, or don't know what's going on, or in the background? Somebody knew this shit. But there's people, that's why I said, you throw ass at a nation and let them, while the men are in charge, it's a wrap. Even girls that studs, it's a wrap. Because that's all they're going to be thinking about. And they don't give a fuck about the family no more either. Because most of these people, you got them to walk away from their family or their children. Or you made sure you targeted the small amount of men that was in a long-term relationship or marriage with somebody. You targeted them first. So there's no other module, right, of that. You see what I'm saying? So say me and my person was like the star, like barely making it, just having a decent lifestyle, and we were to say secretly, I never knew this, but we were the star family that everybody was looking up to. One fucking hater didn't like that, pretended like they wanted one or the other, or that they just didn't like it, or that it wasn't all that, to prove a point. And then now dysfunction, these people are building families, and it's some supreme dysfunction. A lot of them have been in things or put their hands on things that they can't get out of. Like somebody's always gonna know you for the work that you did in that cartel or something, and you gonna get killed or something. You know, I don't know. So this is definitely the citadel energy. It got to have something to do with this hometown. Okay. I remember my uncle went on a road trip and he said down by Mexico they got them signs saying go to Waukegan, Illinois. Whatever like this and start your life. And this was like 30 years ago. It was like 30 years ago or something like this. So yeah. And so, they think they slick or something like this, but that's what's going on here. It really is. Hold on one second. Like, how you feel about yourself? Because, maybe watching me in my house, at one point in time, like, okay, cool. What if, because I start picking up, like, my man is not with me or something. What if that's him that just want to see me? Aw, my man just want to see me or whatever. It's only him in some kind of booth like Homer Simpson looking at me and my daughter because he can't be here. Even though this is when I start realizing I might be with a stalemate or a bot or something like this. Or a real person that has a changed mindset. And then I said, okay, let's see let me see if I'm in danger or something. I still can't pick up danger on this motherfucker, but I think it's some other people around here that probably have some kind of access. That changes a man. A year's work, somebody give you $1 million in your hand and tell you you ain't got to go to work no more. And wait a minute. What if this shit don't work out and I need to get back to? Well, it's already a clone still doing your same job. So even if you want to slip out of this, you can just slip back into your real life, and everything will be cool. And it's like okay. And then they just go out and then they get to drive these fast cars, slap fat asses. Somebody could get lost. They really could. They might not be able to find their way back home. But I feel like this is a woman, a hateful woman, or maybe a woman that never had like a foundation like that or something, or it was in like a torrential, like in the trenches or something. Like the reality, okay, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. The woman that was at home baking cakes and doing cutesy parties and stuff like this, she is maybe a little bit more ill prepared than the woman that was the wife of a kingpin. You know, I'm just gonna say it. They're the most vulnerable. Okay, but some of us could be coming. Some of us could have went through shit we don't know about, and we still coming out as somewhat of a champion, and we didn't even have no say so in nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so it's something about that. But like I said, if you gut something, it's like the rest of it can. This is a way of looking at it. Oh, damn, I forgot. I was getting the glasses. I don't even have that much time. Hold on. Like, I feel like, it's very dangerous because it's just very dangerous. Like, and these motherfuckers just really just sold us out. Really, they did. These people in the news and shit that you sitting here listening to, hanging on every word they saying, or like most of the news that's happening, we should be hearing about. We not hearing about it. We're not. So, Tennessee and New York. I feel like somebody could have did, because we seen that paperwork being signed right there. Somebody tried to sign it like I was the nanny of my own kids. Maybe this is also Mexico, like all these years we've come to America and we had to be maids or something, but you also were many other things. There's people in the Senate. There's people Hispanic all over the place. And so they want to pay America back because they felt like only roles that they can have is as a maid or something in a movie or something. And like this is something so petty like this, right? So somebody tried to alter America's reality of what tradition of a family or a single family or something would be, right? But you were already warned. You could try to cancel out the Bible anyway, but you know what? Let's just go over here. Let's just go. I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy because we already in numbers. They're already numbering people up and sending them to different countries and changing their language and stuff like this. But it may be the wrong. They're using God's thing, but they're doing it for the wrong people. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is changing a language that somebody could be from somewhere that they're not, or something like this. Okay. Like this could be a dirty bitch that stole your money to buy a whole bunch of drugs and invest in it and get these people looking at them like some god or king or something, and then left you with nothing, like your ass ain't about to go to jail. Okay. So yeah, but then that's why I'm saying motherfucker found. Ooh, let me shut up. So they could be sending your other half there to prepare something because Mexico thinks she about to send me or one of Candelaria Albaron's people that's fucking around with Donald Trump or whatever this is, and whatever this is on the low behind my back. You think you gonna stand up over here in my shit and try to kick me out and push me to Mexico when these is motherfuckers from Article 42 or whatever, and these people is not even supposed to been back over here. You understand what I'm saying? It's a wrap. If this is what something was going, the same thing that was going on before is the same motherfucking thing about to happen again. Okay? I wish you would. And they could have even legally married me to this woman, and then after they stole everything from me with this masculine, then they killed the masculine because the masculine wanted to, maybe go back home or something. Okay? Yeah, so that could have been an escape plan, basically. So these people wouldn't even be looked at as the same anymore. Crimes against marriage. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. If a man is guilty of a capital offense, he is put to death and his corpse is hung on a tree. Okay, it shall not remain on the tree overnight. So this could be somebody having a marriage with somebody. Okay, because I told you Mexico's this girl that would have been my friend or whatever, this Mexico or whatever that's coming against me, they were trained by somebody that's kin to me or by my family or by Americans or fake Americans in America or the Africans versions of the Gullah Geechee in America to do this. But the only upper hand that they have is the connection to my membrane, to the Capitol Dome. Why didn't anybody stop it when I told you? Because you all are a part of it. I'm telling you, this is the same people. A lot of these people from the media is from this old neighborhood, and they live right. They grew up right around me when I was little. Whether they never came out the house or nothing, and these people made it to be like news anchors and shit like this. It's a whole scheme. It's a whole scheme. Okay? And so we have this energy. It says, you shall bury, okay, and you shall bury it the same day. All right. So somebody is doing this is how they're still. And I feel like they want me to think that, oh, we have everything. No, but if you get cut off, you don't. Because it's like some of this information is new to me, but it's old to them. They've been studying it already for some odd years. So it's something about the way that somebody is communicating. I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't. It's like the war be in. It could be also this what Tesla was working on, but somebody could have created something else. I think they was hating on him back then. They hated on him because they knew what was coming now. So even if he did create something or somebody created something close to that, it's already here. They was using it. You just didn't know where it was because some of this shit is inside of these people. All right. It says you should bury it the same day. Otherwise, since God's curse rests on them, we're gonna say them, who hang on a tree. So these is people that put themselves on my family tree, stuff like this, okay? Like the Alberons, okay? In order to become money trees, okay? These could be people that join into your family, shit like this, okay? Could be something like this. It says, okay, since God's curse rests on him who hangs on a tree, you will defile the land which the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance. So somebody has been in probably Mexico or somewhere else, and they have come up here and defiled some land, or somebody is saying that you defiled the land that somebody is defiling the land that they given, or like I told you, somebody's name is got land in it, like mine is Shalanda, okay, or Shalanda, but people call me Shalanda. Or again, the land could be people, okay? The land could be people, okay? And again, I don't care about this, okay? So somebody is trying to give something, you will defile the land which the Lord your God. So this is talking about somebody else's God, a particular people's God. Let's see who was they talking about right there in the front of Deuteronomy. Okay. Let's see. The courage of war. I mean, well, the first thing is that the truth, they want to exploit people, but the truth ain't coming out about what the fuck is going on. The first things first. People talking in code or whatever this is. These are the words which Moses spoke to all of Israel beyond the Jordan. Somebody's name could be Jordan. Okay. These people could have also tried to fit themselves into the scripture by doing what I do with the scripture. All right. 11 days. So something, okay. From Harab by the way of the highlands of Seir. The highway, Harab to Candice, Barn, by way of the highlands of Seir. So this is what I said, the highlands of the Seir or Mount Seir. These people are using something to do something, okay? I'm not trying to be too specific here. I got to go in a second. All right? So what I told you is that's what somebody has a hold of, all right? Okay, so we have, okay, who lived in Ashtoreth, okay? And in Edria, the law of the land of Moab, okay, beyond the Jordan as follows. Well, I think this is where that one girl died at, ain't it? You have stayed, okay, the Lord your God said to us, so the Lord your God, so somebody else, whoever these people's God is, somebody is saying, the Lord your God said that. So the Lord, the Lord our God, okay, said to us at Horeb, you have stayed long enough at this mountain. So we just seen, now we randomly pulling. This, we ain't even in Deuteronomy 28. We in Deuteronomy 1. Can't nobody talk shit about my word. We just seen the mountain there, and we just seen who? My Malcolm X card. So there's a leader or something that was sitting somewhere or with somebody for a minute here. Okay? A speaker or a leader that was sitting with this mountain. Now it said, you have stayed long enough at this mountain. Leave here and go to the hill. What did I just say about earlier last night? Somebody is a mountain and the other people are hills. So whoever telling you to not, I don't care what you saying about church. If somebody telling you not to read the Bible, you're crazy. Or you think you that advanced, you ain't doing nothing that ain't been written, and there's nothing new under the sun. That's right here. What did you just see me do this thing? Didn't you just see me put, I ain't touched the Bible in days. My marker was on a whole nother page that came out. We supposed to be in Deuteronomy 28 and we in Deuteronomy 1. And this is, something just told me to go here. You understand? I don't just read cards. Everything I fucking touch. So, you know, you could say, oh, you cuss, but look what I just showed you. And it ain't even showing off. It ain't even showing you nothing. But nobody can't deny that my card. So anybody got a problem with me using my cards, refer back to videos like this or share videos like this. Because it's in the car, it's in me. This is my first witness, me. Okay? Even if I didn't see it with my own eyes, it's there. Okay? I don't know what's going on somewhere. I just been sitting in the same spot right here. Okay? I don't even have TV to watch, keep up with the local everyday news that's going on, what's actually going on. So, this is my way of looking at the news. Okay? So, somebody could have told somebody to leave here. Okay? And go to the hill country. And I just said somebody is like a hill or these hillmen or something like this of the Amorites or Amor. Okay? So, this could be also some hills in Mexico because remember I said it's like a green place. Somebody is like dropped off somewhere where it's a green place, like tropical, like Jamaica got these nice places. Or I didn't realize how much greenery there is in South America is very green too. I just didn't know how much green there is could be in Mexico. So somebody could be in a place like this. Okay. Okay. But we already did this video. So 5 years ago, we could have did the video on this and showed something about somebody back then. Like, I wasn't made to do it like that. I was made to lay the shit out like that. And that's how God made me do it. Okay, so I don't know what to tell nobody. All right? I don't. I just know when I hear something, I'm like, we already talked about that. Okay? So I know. So, but this could also be France. There's a lot going on with France. Okay, as well. All right, we only got 10 more minutes. Okay. So it's saying here, like, okay, so somebody told somebody they had to leave. Okay. But this is Moses or something like this. Wait, let's see who was talking right here. It says, these are the words when Moses spoke to all Israel beyond the Jordan. So it's saying all of Israel beyond the Jordan. But what if all of Israel wasn't there? This could also be in a part of your brain. Okay? The domain or your brain. But also like Israel beyond the Jordan. I'm telling you, somebody's name could be that. Okay, because we do see 23 here, Jordan. But I'm telling you, it's a boy or somebody's name. Is this their last name or something like this? In the desert. And there goes something about the desert right here. In Arabah, opposite Sufa. Some of these people could be also perishing, or some of these family members that did wrong, and they're going to be brought back to avenge or something like this. Because I'm telling you, whoever this is that said that didn't have the authority to tell somebody to leave. Somebody didn't have the authority to tell somebody to leave. They didn't. Yeah? So, like, for anybody, this could be like you have a brother or you have a cousin or you have something with this name. This could be somebody cutting off your generation. Say you got a 12-year-old nephew named Jordan. That was it for your something. Those people were supposed to be cut off. Okay? It's like anything after that. Maybe these people got a pass, but the people before that, they don't. Because they did something against God or something. I mean, this could be the cutoff right the fuck there. All right. Okay. Yeah, in the desert. So somebody was in the it says one in the desert. So that could be the seer itself. The Highlands also, this could be Scotland. Mm, spoke to all Israel beyond the Jordan. So this is like the future. Like this could be some children or something. Like, so if the old breed was not supposed to be tapped in, or the Article 42 breed was not supposed to be tapped in, they basically hijacked this mount or Mount Seir, okay, or something like this, or split the Red Sea so that they could get this information, a bloodline. This could be a bloodline, Republican energy. Again, future garden plans was on the floor in the upright. Okay. Could be something about some money here. In the 40th year, so there's 40, there go your 40 right there. Okay, then we got 1142. So this could be talking about Article 42. It says in the 40th year on the first day of the 11th month. Now, that could be November 11th. I mean, November 1st. Or they could be using the Hebrew calendar. Y'all could pull that out and see what day that can be as well. Or they could be using the Mayan or Aztec calendar. Somebody's using a different calendar for what they're doing to have us off beat. So we could feel like something is off kilter a little bit right now. Look, Diablo's daughter, the devil. This is somebody that has somebody's husband and wife. This could be a me and my man, or you and your man, or something. Chained up doing something here. 5 of Cups. Somebody wasn't getting the nourishment. This one eye was not getting. Maybe they told everybody except for the all-seeing eye. That's in reverse. And this person, this was false judgment. This person wasn't supposed to do this. And now the Queen of Wands is pissed off. And she coming at the devil's daughter. Or Diablo's daughter. Because they wasn't supposed to do something like this. Or whatever this is here. Okay. Yeah, so somebody could have told a man, came and told a man, like, you stayed too long. I just heard the song Funeral. Leave here and go to the hill. Okay, but somebody's trying to swap out the energy. Like, I know I'm a mountain. So what you mean? Somebody trying to say like the man is the mountain, or somebody else is the mountain and I'm not the mountain and I have to go. Like, with that shit don't even make no sense. It don't really. Okay. So somebody could be trying to kick somebody out, but I told you, whoever these people is this person that has done something. And now the Queen of Wands is pissed. The fighting back could just be speaking the truth without all that other shit. Okay. So, but this could be what they already did to somebody 6 years ago or 7 years ago. Uh, like I said, if they were breeding my spouse with this friend, right? Or my children or something like this here. Yeah. So this could be like, because, amor, I think this is a way to say love in Spanish, maybe. And then also, like I said, France. The land of the Canaanites. What did I just say out my mouth? Canaanite. This also could have something to do with Mexico, but it could also have something to do with Canada. In the Arabs, in the mountains. Okay, the Araba, the mountains, the foothills, the Negev, and I think Negev could also be like, to me, it's making me think Africa. So there we got Arabia, Africa, and Mexico, and Canada. France. To Lebanon, or Lee Ban-on, or Bannon, Lay Bannon, okay? And as far as the great river, the Euphrates, I have given okay? So, again, I don't want to say what they saying here because this might not be what the case is because somebody lied. And somebody didn't have the authority to send somebody away, all right? Or maybe somebody wants somebody else to stay, 9 of Wands. Like I said, they go to that child of the sun that could be in reverse. All right. Or like I said, this could be like an asterisk energy. Okay, they could be trying to say that I'm asterisk or a demon, okay, with that devil energy. And then this is a Queen of Wands, another female that's trying to fight a cousin or something that's trying to fight me for a masculine. But I think it's the other way around, because you have to think, if I was totally in the dark all this time, this same thing could have happened with me and this best friend and I was totally oblivious. It could have happened again with me and a cousin and I was oblivious. And then it happened this time and I can kind of see a little bit. You get what I'm saying? To be able to say, hold on, you wasn't supposed to be doing that. Okay? They don't love you like I love you. Because again, yeah, it's something, but I told you somebody is not the Empress. Whoever this is, somebody is not the Empress. They didn't have the authority here. I will give them to, I will give to them and to their descendants. So I don't know. This could be where Trump was talking about Mexico going to pay for the wall. But I don't think that something is happening the way, there was some plan. Something just ain't happening the way it was supposed to do. We got the World card in reverse. All right. So somebody could maybe be saying that you're not the World card, I'm not anymore. Or again, somebody did something to the World card or the Holy Spirit. All right. 10 of Wands. But they really didn't. Like somebody didn't defeat somebody. Okay. They lied. Okay. And the Two of Swords, but God. So, you know, I don't know why somebody trying to take somebody out their element like that. They still crafting to do this. Somebody's just a high priestess in reverse. This ain't even really the depth. Girl, this make me feel like hold on. This make me feel like on the Wizard of Oz when that damn person, when she went back there and she took that damn curtain down. Hold on, I can't laugh like this. Hold on. When she ripped off that curtain, or when the lion was like snarling at her. Okay? Because there's really some lightweight shit going on behind the scenes on one of these sectors. And the lion was doing stuff and like growling at her or whatever like this. And then she was like, no. And she just like smacked him on the nose. And he was like, like, this is that shit right there. Like, these people is hyping something up, man. Like, these could be nerds or something. And this is like a video game to them. Like, they hyping up like the drug wars and everything. And some of these niggas look like, I just want to go back home. You know, I don't even want to be out here, man. Or something like this. Like, somebody really doing too much. Okay? Somebody's doing too much. Okay? For real. 5 of Wands. Okay? Mm. 5 of Wands. There's some kind of force or something here. 2 of Cups is in reverse. Because something is off balance. I'm telling you, I'm hearing like mental illness here. Somebody could be finding out somebody's sick, or somebody's lying about somebody being sick so that they don't get in a relationship. It's like somebody could be like, oh, yeah, this person dealt with this person 20 years ago. It's been 20 years and this person might have got sick, but you didn't get sick. But somebody trying to make it like you sick like somebody or something like this, so that somebody don't choose somebody in the 2 of Cups. And we got the Queen of Wands in the upright still. Like, if somebody trying to say somebody was a slut or they had a lot of partners, the person is not sick. This person's still in the upright. It might be somebody that was paying for sex, or somebody was putting a coin in the machine so they could poke their wee-wee in the hole. This person could be off something wrong with them, but it's not nothing wrong with this Queen of Wands. There's some kind of false judgment here. All right? But I heard that there is a the Queen of Wands royal. Okay. Because there is a Queen of Wands here that looks similar to this. That, okay. Okay, yeah. That maybe got something. Say somebody picked the, okay, say somebody invested in a female and now they didn't put $50,000 in her body and she looking good as hell. But he already had the real Empress. He already had the Queen of Wands. He had the God box with the royal God box. But that's too good for him. So he had to go ahead and go behind the scenes and cut this person down and make them think that they not who they is. He choose a cousin that might be a little bit more light-skinned. Put all this money in this person. This bitch gets sick. The girl you left behind that's still chubby and frumpy and everything like this, hair ain't done. You know, she just at home like a recluse or whatever. Or she just at home just not doing nothing. That's the one you left behind you should have invested in. So, again, the Queen of Wands royal is not sick. There's another Queen of Wands in the family somebody was dealing with that is. Okay? But whatever this is not, it could have been something that could have got healed here. Or it could may be healed, or somebody had to go away for healing. I don't know. Ten of Swords, okay? Or this could also be talking about this Queen of Wands royal is not dead. So what the fuck is y'all doing? Somebody got an Eight of Cups something. They got to get out, leave, okay? Something like this, okay? And then we got these strong men here. That's in reverse. These could be some fighters or something, okay? These fighters could have stole something from, yeah, could have stole something from the sun. Like some fighters or something stole something from the sun. I don't know if somebody got hurt in a fight. They hurt their back or something. Somebody could have stole a disc out your fucking back, bitch. Like, for real. Like, this is how ruthless these motherfuckers is. Somebody, girl, it's dead body all around here. Somebody could have stole a vertebrae out your fucking neck. Okay? This is how ruthless these motherfuckers is getting. Listen. Hold on. And they want it out of your neck. They want your vertebrae. They don't want to go to the chop shop and get it. They want your vertebrae. I could be missing a vertebrae, bitch. I'm scared to go to the hospital. I mean, this could be as crazy as it, but it's bringing me back to like, this is eighth group. Like, can we get some eighth grade principals from the worst schools in the world, and let's get them in here to learn how to rear these fucking these children. Woo! These children properly that have made a way to hack into our government. Come on, where's all the Joe Johnsons or whatever his name is in that movie? Because we dealing with a whole bunch of scared little kids or people that's trauma bonding or something. This is not no grown shit. I thought I was about to be stepping up in something grown. This ain't even no grown stuff. It's very childish. Yeah. And number 9, it says, at the time I said to you alone, I am unable to carry you. So somebody could have been somebody could have walked away from somebody, or you disconnected from somebody and they found a way to get back in your energy. You was not able to, you could have walked away from somebody like, I can't carry y'all into this next chapter of my life. You might not even said that. This could be God said that, or I can't give you no money, or I can't give you that. Yeah. And somebody could have did, they didn't have no authority, but they did it anyways. Your ass is going to jail. So somebody took my destiny, try to pretend like it's me, and gave themselves whatever the fuck they wanted. My cars, all my shit. This is crazy. Hold on, y'all, I gotta go. I do.